Arming.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream. So today I have brought the face cam, I brought up the whole setup because I've decided instead of making a whole ass video on this, I would rather just do a quick live stream of me reacting to it, making my comments on it, and that be the end of it. So we're gonna do that because I kinda already watched it, and Cap, he's gotta stomp the cap. But yeah, let's enjoy this.
First and foremost, thank you all so much for the positive reception that Bully Online has gotten. It's insane. Like, the video is sitting at, I don't know how many views. I mean, it's well over 200,000, and the tweet, 30-something thousand likes, a bunch of articles written on different sites like IGN, Kotaku, Rock Paper Shotgun.
For the modding community, we all know that, like, getting this kind of recognition is no good. That is exactly how you get Take-Two's attention. But hey, we're not gonna pick-point these little parts.
And I mean, like, it's been huge, and it's way beyond what we expected, and that is something that I want to touch on briefly. So our initial plan was to do this coffee page, because we thought, okay, well, it's not going to be like this massive spectacle, so, you know, it's going to be big for the Bully community, but at the same time, I don't think the coffee page is going to be that big of a deal. But as it turns out, a lot of you had concerns about that. And to be fair, like, I think those concerns are not without merit. I think it makes sense that people are a bit on edge about that, so as far as the coffee page goes, that's not...
No, we're not on edge about it. We just know that that doesn't work. When you try to sell something that is not yours, you're going to get the attention of the company you're stealing from. It doesn't matter if you were making custom scripts. It doesn't matter what you are doing. You are selling something that isn't yours. Because if you didn't have Bully, you wouldn't have your game mode. You wouldn't have your scripts. You wouldn't have your server. You wouldn't have this whole concept without Bully. So you're trying to make money off of Bully. That's what you did. That's what you did.
The thing we're doing right now. We are going to make good on our promises to the people who donated to that, but as far as like pushing the page and having some kind of like push for early access, we're not going to do that. Instead...
So now they're no longer going to push for early access. See, the thing is, like, this is why I pointed this out initially and made the first two videos, is because I knew that that wasn't going to last. That wasn't going to stand. And not even 24 hours after them putting it up, they took it down. And I'm telling you, the reason why they did that is so they could do a quick crash grab. It happens all the time on YouTube, and people keep falling for it. Never give your money for something that isn't there yet. Okay? And you shouldn't donate for something like this anyways. If they truly cared about the bully community, there would be no need for this. And don't even tell me to run the servers, you need to pay money. Nah, bro. Don't listen to that propaganda. It's all bullshit. He's lying.
What we've done is we've had meetings, multiple in fact, quite a few, with
Meetings? You mean your little furry group on Discord went on a phone call and was like, damn guys, we made way more than we expected. We gotta shut this shit down. We gotta shut this shit down. We gotta find a way to respond to this so we don't look bad. Even though he's still not responding or even acknowledging where the money went. Is the money going back to the people? If you're not giving early access, are you giving money back to the people? Because people paid money for early access. They didn't pay money to support you, bro. Literally, in your first trailer, it's all about early access. And now you're taking away early access and not explaining to the people that paid you money where it's going. Where is the money going? And literally, when I made that video, it was at like $595 US. And that was like 12 hours before it got shut down. So I'm going to assume there was more donations there. So where did the money go?
different people in the team, and we've come to the conclusion that what the community wants more than anything is for this to be playable for the public as soon as possible. And honestly, the success of this project would not be possible.
Something I want to point out is the gameplay. He's funny. It's kind of funny now. The gameplay he's showing, you guys can all play this right now. If you guys go to Bully MP, literally look up on Google, Bully MP. You can play in all these kart races. Literally, all you have to do is get your friends to come online. It's completely open. The servers are online. Anyone can do it right now. You guys don't have to wait for this when there's already a version out there for free. It just isn't getting the recognition because there isn't a YouTuber backing it up, trying to, you know, push a scam like this motherfucker is. But anyways, moving on.
Without the community encouraging us to keep going, and we've seen plenty of positive reception. Thank you for that, by the way. But again, we had several meetings, and throughout these meetings, we talked to every single person involved in the team and asked, is it possible to speed things up? Can we actually get this to a playable state in the middle of December?
Why were you taking money if you didn't know this yet? Why were you taking money from people online if you did not know if it was ready or not? Please explain this to me, this logic. And I apologize, Twitch guys. I just seen that the screen's a little messed up. There you go. But if you didn't know you had a playable version ready to go, why would you be asking for money? Because in your first video, you were saying early access is almost ready to go. Back us up now, and you know, when the time comes, you guys will get to play. Now you're stating that you didn't even know if you had a playable, releasable version ready to go. Bruh. And I don't care. I guarantee he's gonna say it is possible. But it's like, why didn't you do this first, then your video? But hey, that's just me.
And as it turns out, yeah, that's very much possible. It's gonna be a daunting task for us all, but we are willing to put in the time and effort needed to get this out in the middle of December, hopefully somewhere around December 15th. It's not a concrete release date just yet. We have a ton of things that we need to adjust and add.
Just FYI, him saying that is him guaranteeing that it's not going to be ready by then. Him taking the time to be like, well, it's not a guarantee, 100% it's not going to be released. Anybody can say anything. I could say, I got GTA 6. I'm about to release GTA 6. I got GTA 6 downloaded on my computer, guys. Fund me. Send me some money. I stole it from Rockstar myself. Are you going to believe it? I fucking hope not.
Hopefully rework a little bit so that we can make it as...
And again, everything you're seeing right now is already playable. Everything he's showing, you can play right now on Bully MP. You don't need to wait for Bully Online. Just gonna keep pointing that out, so if people, you know, are wanting to play really bad, you still can. You can play right now for free. I've literally been keeping up with it. Its server is still online.
Well, playable as possible. And by the way, in this video, I'm going to show you a little bit of behind-the-scenes stuff. We're going to give you a bit of a glimpse into how we made this happen. But before we get into that, I do want to address some comments, questions that people have for us. I think communication is very important. So with that said, these are the most prevalent questions and concerns that I saw coming from the community. Take-Two Interactive.
Wait. So did he seriously
First
just...
and foremost. Okay, so the coffee page is...
Wait, did he Sorry, I forgot to turn my mic on, but he still didn't answer the question. He's not explaining where did that money go. Are the people getting a refund? If the people get a refund, I'll shut my mouth and I'll never touch the subject again. But until that moment, I'm not shutting up. Because I had personal messages after I was in their Discord, asking me about what is going on with Bully Online, because they had donated and did that whole like thing. So like I'm not, until they refund every single one of those people, nah, I'm not gonna stop talking about this. Because like even if they do release this Bully MP, I'm still not sold. There is still a Bully multiplayer with game modes, races, roleplay, and all of that for free. So if this isn't significantly different, why are you charging money? I don't even think you should be charging money to begin with. But like, if you're going to, there's got to be at least something new coming to the table. But I'm not seeing anything besides some shitty fucking, what do you call it, photos from Google Images. Like those guns, anyone could simply add that to any video to make it look like a first-person shooter. There's literally a whole section of YouTube videos about people doing that. Literally making Call of Duty in real life videos. So, yeah.
But I do want to make it clear, we have not heard anything from Take-Two Interactive. This is something that we've just decided to put on hold.
Because if they did contact him, he wouldn't be making this kind of video. If they do contact you, they're not contacting you to be like, yeah, we support your mod, bro. Nah, they contact you to take shit down. So this whole argument, this whole section he's about to do makes absolutely no sense. It's bollocks. We know that Take-Two isn't going to message you until they are actually going to take it down. So what do you expect them to message you within the day? No. I give it 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
For the time being, but as far as Take-Two goes, they haven't emailed me, they haven't reached out to any of us in any social media platform or any communicative avenue. We haven't heard anything from them. And as for the mod itself, I do want to emphasize...
This is what I was talking about, this little clip here. Like, anyone could simply take this picture. You literally look up transparent gun, and you can literally find one. Put it over top of the video, add the, like, little fonts for when they, like, get a kill or whatever. And, like, looking to the right, like, there's nothing unique about that. Like, that looks like a stock health bar. There's nothing unique in this at all.
That we are not distributing any game files. This is not a thing where like we've modified an exe and put that out there for people to download. Instead, it kind of works through injection. In the previous video that I made,
Yes, but people still need Bully. And if they are paying you for it, that means that they are paying you for something that isn't yours. Like, even though you're adding something to this game, it's still not your game. If there was no Bully, you wouldn't have this game mode. We wouldn't even be discussing this right now. So I don't know this whole argument trying to say that they're not selling anything that isn't theirs. It isn't theirs. You cannot play the mod without Bully. So how is it yours? If there was no Bully, you wouldn't have a mod.
mention that this runs on the DSL plugin. Essentially what this does is it allows you to create components for Bully, and one of those components is the online module. I'm going to demonstrate a bit of that in the gameplay coming up, but for the time being I just want to emphasize that you do need a legal copy of the game to play this. We are not...
Exactly my point. So if you need a legal copy of Bully, how is it yours? Because if there was no Bully, there would be no game mode. You wouldn't even have your YouTube channel.
Distributing any game files, and as far as I'm concerned, this is not something that has any negative impact on any property or profit belonging to Take-Two Interactive or Rockstar Games. Quite the opposite, actually. I've seen plenty of people messaging me and other people in the team letting us know
they have no plan. I'm sorry, guys. He's got no plan. Listen to the way he's talking. This is... This is just gonna go so south. I'm sorry. I just don't see this working the way he's saying it's going to work. He's just talking. That's it. He's just rambling. He's not really saying much. He's like, he could just be making all of this up. And like, again, did you expect him to say nothing? Like, he made probably over $1,000 on you guys, on the Rockstar, like on the bully community. So
that you guys are buying Bully on Steam specifically to play this. Which, by the way, that's a hell of a compliment, so thank you. So with regards to Take-Two Interactive, yeah.
But we all know that the Bully on Steam doesn't work. We're all aware of that. And that's something I've wondered too, is that they're going to acknowledge the issues they have with Bully? Because, like, Bully is a completely broken game on anything above Windows 7. As soon as Windows 10 and 11 came out, literally Bully, you barely can play it without having patches. So my question is, are they acknowledging this? Is there mod or modification going to come with the patches, or is it going to run on the broken Bully game? That's my question. But hey, we'll see.
Yeah, alas, like any other mod in the Rockstar Games community, we are at the mercy of Take-Two. But as far as this mod goes, we're not distributing anything that we don't have the rights to.
And like this whole fighting thing we're seeing here, again, you can do this in Bully multiplayer. This is nothing new. The only new thing that they showed was that little rat game mode. But again, like I said, I'm not so sold. I'm not so sold. The clips they show are very short, and they could easily be faked. And when you're taking money for something, it should be crystal clear what you're getting for the money.
So the coffee page is down, and it's not something that we're pushing. Instead, what we're going to be focusing on is...
Now you pushed it for a whole ass day, and now pretending it didn't happen. I want him to acknowledge what happened to this money. Where did the money go? Are the people that paid, are they going to get a refund? Or what? Because it was a significant amount of money. In most countries and most states, anything over $1,000 is theft, man. So, like, I'm very curious to see how much the total amount was. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments, because I went for a sleep after I made the video. So when I woke up, it was taken down. So I didn't get to see the total amount.
This is what the community wants. Because, you know, without the positive reception, without all the kudos from all of you, I don't think we would have the momentum that we have now. And like I said, we are bringing in new people to the team, so hopefully, if all goes well, if we manage to coordinate this well, we're gonna have a playable build.
It should be, the thing is though, you shouldn't have been taking money from people if you did not know if you couldn't guarantee a playable build. The fact that you're saying right now that you don't know for sure if you will have a playable build is a fact that you scammed all the people in the previous video that donated. It's 100% a scam. You legitimately said early access was going to be made available for the people that donate by December. Now you're claiming that you don't even know if there'll be a playable version by December. So what did people pay for? Oh wait, they paid for whatever you needed personally in that moment, because we all know it was a money grab. And I guarantee you other people are going to start talking about it eventually as well.
Come December 15th. But again, we are going to make good on our promises to the coffee people. Rest assured. And by the way, we've emailed all of them. We've reached out to them on Discord. If any of them are watching this and you haven't heard from us, just hit us up on Discord. Yeah, there's a server.
But you're still not answering if you refunded them. What did you say? Did you give them some bullshit? I really wish I would have donated so I could have seen the bullshit email. Again, if anyone can give me that email, please hit me up in the comments below.
Link down below. By the way, if you guys want to join that, feel free. 18 plus, no exceptions. But in case you are a
That's weird. What? 18 plus? You guys are making... This game is a literal game for teenagers. Very odd stuff going on around this game, man. Very odd stuff. And if you go and read the comments on his video, there's lots of people pointing out about their Discord having a bunch of weird furries and shit, which I find it's funny. Like, look at him. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but there is no way that this guy does not like furries. But hey, Whatever.
supporter and you want to reach out to us, you can do that through there. Just contact one of us, provide some type of corroboration that you are who you say you are. And
Who is us? Who is us?
push for that. Well, it's because we need to balance things before we reveal this to the public.
What do you mean you need to balance things? The reason why you pushed out for people to donate to you is due to the reason that you guys need balance. How does that make any fucking sense? You'd asked for money, took down that page. Oh my goodness, this good. I'm telling you guys, if you donated to this and you guys are still not worried about where your money is going, I don't know what to say to you, man. You're kind of asking to get scammed.
I think the biggest mistake that Bully MP did was
Oh my gosh, he couldn't even control himself not to drag Bully MP. Literally, the whole point of my first video was that I noticed this guy 6 months ago when I found Bully MP, and him and a bunch of other people were really quick to say, don't play Bully MP, Bully MP is a dead game, not worth playing, blah 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 blah. And now 6 months later, he's making a literal clone of Bully MP, but charging money for it. And he has the audacity to sit here and talk it down. It's mind-boggling. It's completely mind-boggling. Literally, the game is free. The literal Bully MP is free, while yours is not. I'm sorry. It's just bollocks.
it didn't have everything figured out. And so when they released
What do you mean didn't have everything figured out? You expected them to have everything figured out when you yourself can't even figure everything out? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? How can you sit there and criticize Bully MP for not having everything figured out while yourself is taking money from people and not having everything figured out? At least they released a version for free, unfigured out, while you're trying to release a version that is unfigured out but costs money and is behind a paywall. Complete bollocks.
the first playable build of Bully MP 10 years back or so, there wasn't a whole lot to do in Bully MP, and stability left a lot to be desired, so we just want to avoid those same problems. But like I said, plans have changed, and I think it is possible for us to prioritize.
And again, something I want to point out is that all this gameplay that they're showing right here, there's nothing new in this gameplay. All this gameplay can be found in Bully MP. There is races in Bully MP, there is mini games in Bully MP, there is roleplay in Bully MP. Every element besides, like I said, that rat mini game is already in Bully MP. So what is he going around talking shit about Bully MP when his game has nothing new, at least hasn't been shown anything new besides a shitty little rat game? Yet again, I still don't even know if it's fully real or not.
The community wants over what we thought we needed. Okay, with that said, another question that I've been asked is, will this be playable on console, Android, or iOS? No.
We're gonna skip all this because we already know these questions. I want to see if he actually touches. Will there be co-op? Can you host your own server? Okay, let's check out this new features.
Suggestions coming from the community. We've gotten plenty of feedback in the past couple days, and we've had these meetings, like I said, and in those meetings and during some playtest sessions, we've brainstormed ideas ourselves. So based on all of that, I just want to mention a few things that we're kind of excited about that are on our to-do list. Number one, emotes. So let's say that you're
Okay, so he's just saying a bunch of hypothetical stuff. We don't care about that.
fine, and as far as like how much of it is free roaming, minigames, and roleplay, if roughly 40 like hunger and energy. If you put in the effort of maintaining these needs, then
Something you notice is they're just screenshots. Why are they just screenshots?
it's roaming around the map. And again, we took some
Like I said, oh crap. Literally right here, guys, is exactly what I'm worried about. When they're showing new features, it's legitimately just a screenshot. Anyone could make this. Anyone could literally go into ChatGPT and right now and ask it to make this, and it could make this easily. Not to add that you don't even need to have chat. You don't even need to use ChatGPT. You could literally do it in Paint.
put in the effort of maintaining inspiration. Or get into the game without having to use a console. But vote on different maps. There's not to. We could just list.
See, like all this stuff here, like there's nothing new. Where is the role play
Little
aspects?
menu that you'll be able to.
We have a menu in Bully MP. You literally have a menu just like this in Bully MP. What the fuck is this guy talking about? Where is the new stuff? You can drive carts in Bully MP. Show us something new. The roleplay aspect of it.
Because why not? By the way,
Again, you can do all of this in Bully MP. I don't... People are paying for this because they want to be able to do roleplay.
a bribe, which could give you a red watermelon. Speaking of which, here we have a list of all the items that we've added so far. We're going to be including way more. For the time being, though, that's what we got. We have a very talented artist helping us make these. Here we also have a little sound test menu, just to kind of demonstrate different sound effects that we've sampled for different types of actions and items.
One thing I find funny in this footage too is that there's no other players in. It's just him. Like, this could literally just be a mod menu on single player. For fuck's sakes.
Some equipping sound effects, boosts as well, like peels up hop. That's an unused. I should mention that chapter, time, and weather is synchronized. So, and yes, you can humiliate heads. Let me know in the comments below.
I'm telling you guys, I'll go through this once more again with you guys, just so you guys like can see I'm not just like shitting on this. Where is the new gameplay? All the like right now, this could just be single player. You didn't think, okay, I couldn't get my team together to make this little snippet for everyone? So we got some screenshots, we got a mod menu. That, by the way, is, or you can get single player mod menus, and there is a menu on the Bully MP. That's it. Where you show us an inventory system? Where? That's what I was kind of looking for, is I want to see that.
You can actually use these as containers for items. So let's say that I want to leave this baseball bat for somebody else to use. They can open up this trash can and grab the baseball bat out of it. It's all synced. Alright, let's change the model. Let's see what we...
I mean, I would hope so, because like Bully MP is on sync, so I would hope that your paid version that's supposedly better would be on sync.
God. I think I'm going to be Yuri, because why not? By the way, fighting style...
Like, again, in single player you can do all this, and like we're not seeing any other players online, so how do we know that this isn't just single player? And like, I'm looking through it with you guys and I'm seeing nothing. We have but that's just an NPC.
Yeah, I don't know how appropriate this is getting. I think we're gonna back out of this right now. Let's get out of here. Whee. Okay, I think the football field is gonna be a good location to demonstrate this. Okay,
Nah, man, this is single player. I don't buy it. He's bullshitting, bro. This is single player. This is fucking single player. I don't care.
Creative, custom made. Have the ability to manually start and stop.
You can download custom modified cars for your single player mode. We want to see the multiplayer aspects of it, but we're not going to see that because it doesn't exist. The only version that exists right now is Bully MP, and they're either trying to quickly pull together something quick, or they're trying to alter the original. I do not care.
Your vehicle tracks, you will be, if all goes well, then it should not at all slow down the development.
Alright guys, so that was like 30 minutes, and we summed up pretty much the whole video. So what I will end this off with is, if you paid money for this, I really hope that you were trying to get your money back. And if any of you guys can show me how much they made total, please let me know in the comments below. And again, I'm not against the Bully community. I'm just saying that there is literally a Bully MP out there right now. Don't join the Discord because the people in there are fucking animals. But you can literally just download it yourself, message your own friends, and meet up and, you know, do a game meet. You can literally play it now. You don't have to pay for this crap. And again, like, I feel horrible for the people that paid money. Anyways, see you guys in the next one.